Key fundamentals: distance, speed, and cargo amount. In order to make ridiculous cash, you must take a lot of cargo a far distance in the shortest amount of time. Lines that span the entire map are not uncommon, and can really rake it in. Starting. The most important part of Openttd is the first year. You'll need to establish a cash maker. This line should not span the entire map yet, but should go about 200 tiles, or the width of the third zoom level. The faster you can get a high income, the faster you can expand. Locating a place to start. Use the minimap with the industry filter to find an area to start. You can also use the industry directory to find industries that have high production values. Trains first. I would suggest starting with trains. The first thing you should do when you find a place to build is set down your stations and get your first train loading at the pickup station. Don't forget to give it orders to unload at the drop-off station, and that the drop-off station actually accepts the cargo you are hauling. Believe me, I have done it too many times. Then continue by connecting the pickup and drop-off stations with rail. Passing lanes. Starting with a conservative loan, you have to build accordingly. Instead of building a full 1x1 rail line, build small sections that will allow trains to pass each other. This will help in the early stages of the game, but should be immediately upgraded once you have enough money. After upgrading from passing lanes, you will probably need more trains. The clone tool would be your best friend in quick expansion. Holding control while cloning a vehicle will make these two vehicles share orders, which can be useful when your train count tips 100, keeping things organized. Dual hauling. Dual hauling is the act of picking up raw materials at both sides of your line. Trains will pick up raw materials, drop them off, and pick up more of the same type, dramatically reducing the amount of time your train spends empty. This means that they will never be empty when they travel down the main line, and you will make double the amount that regular trains can make. Note that dual hauling requires a pickup and a drop-off station at both ends of your line, and is not limited to just trains. Shared orders. When cloning trains, you can hold control to make groups of trains with shared orders. When changing the orders of one train, the orders of each train in the group will be changed. This can be useful to organize your trains when they start to climb in number. What to avoid? Do not use short turns. These turns slow your trains dramatically. Simply don't use them. Avoid masses of ungrouped trains. You can group your trains into neat groups, which makes things easier later on down the line. Playing on new graphs. The ECS New Graph package is a nice change of pace after you get used to the regular game. Industries in this game mode will increase production more readily than in the original. The more you transport from them, the more they will produce. There will also be a whole range of new vehicles to play with, which changes the dynamic of the game.